Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, my name is Takida Joseph, and this channel is all about God, life, and makeup. And just in case the YouTube algorithm sent you here and you're just like, you don't know what's happening, I am a Trinidadian YouTube content creator, and this channel is all about God, life, and makeup. So guys, today I decided to just tap into my natural habitat, which is business, and I'm doing a 3-part business series for you guys. So this is just part 1, and this is not just for somebody who is younger or somebody who's older, but anybody who is in business, who wants to start business, and anybody who's just interested in business. So this series is for you. So before we get into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right down to the bottom there and become a part of the notification gang. Right? Remember to put your post notifications on. We drop videos every single week, whether it's videos about makeup, whether it's videos about God, whether it's videos about life. Right? So today we're touching on business. I think I went into business just a little bit in some videos that I have up, so I'm going to post them here, right, so that you guys will be able to see. But today we're doing our own 3-part series on business, so let's get right into that. If you guys have been watching my videos, my first set of videos, I kind of touched on me starting my business. I started my business back in 2015, so it's like roughly like about 7 years now, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like roughly like around 7 years now I've been in business. I have started 2 businesses so far. So one of them I had for 6 years, which is Takida J Makeup Artistry. Then I had the beauty hub for 1 year, and now I have Takida Ltd and the Romans 828 project. So those are my 4 businesses and projects that I have. So if you hear anything in the background, again, it's because I think they're doing construction outside my window, but we have no other choice. We got to get this video done. I had my first location in Port of Spain from doing makeup. If you ever heard my testimony, you would know this story. So basically, I really wasn't planning to become a makeup artist, but I became a makeup artist anyway, by force. It chose me, I didn't choose it. Right? So I started just by a little mirror, and then I kind of worked my way up. Then I got my second spot, my studio on Lewis Street. It was beautiful. Then after doing those 2 spots, one of them for a year, the other one for I think 4 years, right? Then I went over to doing the beauty hub. But guys, you know, I think like doing business is kind of in my family. So like doing business never really seems hard to me. It doesn't seem like opening a business and seeing how it should be open and what are these steps and stuff. Like when it is I got a business, like whenever it is I get a business idea, it's almost as if God gives me all of the rest of necessary steps that I need with the idea. So it's never really hard for me. Last night I was praying, God, I thank you that you have given me the gift of vision, because when I see a business idea, I see the entire vision, everything when it comes with it, right? So basically I opened the beauty hub in 2018, I think at the end of 2018 or the very beginning of 2019, right guys? I did a hair course with Leah, the hair goddess, in 2018, at the end of 2018, I think October to November. I really wasn't doing the course because I wanted to become a hairdresser, but because I wanted to do something different. That's why I did my course with Leah, the hair goddess, right? And after doing my course, I was like, well, before in my old spot, I was kind of tired of this spot. I kind of wanted something more. I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again every day for years, and I just wanted something more, right? Which is point number 1. Like I didn't even think that. I prayed and I asked God, what is the more that you want to give me? I kind of prayed and I told God what was the more that I wanted. So, you know, I just said, God, I think I want to open a salon, like just a place where people would be able to come and get everything that they need. Like I just kind of wanted to kind of create like a hub, like a place for technicians and like different artists to come, and also like I just wanted to create that nice space, right? So that's how the whole Beauty Hub Salon came about, right? So the name the Beauty Hub basically came from I think my sister gave it to me. I was telling her basically she's a marketing guru, brand source. So this is before she had brand source. She has always been a genius. She's a marketing guru. She's a genius. Like my sister is a genius. And I was telling her my business idea, and she basically said, why not call it like a hub? Right, because I think I had like different names for it. So that's how the name of it was, the Beauty Hub, right? And it was actually kind of like a good thing, you know, like I wouldn't say like it was a failure, because I feel like in Christ is like you never lose. It's either you win or you learn, and I totally learned so much from doing that business. So that's where the name came out from, the Beauty Hub. I was trying just different names, and I just came up with the Beauty Hub. Basically, the vision for the Beauty Hub came from me just wanting to create a space for everybody to come and get like everything done one time. Like I didn't want them to have to be able to go and do your hair here, do this here, do that. I wanted them to be able to come to the Beauty Hub and get all of these things done at one place, right? So basically, the planning to open the salon was really smooth. So guys, this is where the whole story started, right? I did the class, then I was like, God, I really want to open this salon. I really want to do this, guys. So I went to the bank. I got a loan within like 2 weeks, and basically 3 weeks max. And it's so important. I think I was able to get the loan so fast because I have been running my money through the bank for years. So it was easy for them to see my credit history, and they basically wanted to give me a loan fast. You know what I mean? So that's how important it is having that credit history is, right? So always, as a business owner, as somebody who has their own business, don't make no joke with making sure that all of your money pass through the bank, right? It's not for under your bed, it's not for under your pillow. Make sure it pass through the bank. That's your money trail, that's your pay slip. So the planning really started by me telling my friend Ayola, like Ayola is like, basically she was the salon manager. She was kind of in charge of doing like so many things that she was good at doing. But Ayola is my friend who if I tell Ayola, I want to build my own dream car with my 2 hands, she'll be like, girl, let me do it. This is what we need. Look, I see this here. Like I would say, Ayola, I want to do something. 10 o'clock, 10:30. These are some ideas. This is where we can get it. You know? So you need friends like that. So when I told her the salon idea, she was like, no, this is possible. She's like, no, this is, you know, so you need your friends like that to be able to help you, you know, while doing these things. We started to basically go around, you know, the loan came through. I was looking for places, sending her, whatever the case is, you know, doing stuff like that. She was like, no, you know. So she was actually one kind of helping me within this whole process, right? And so we basically found a place, right? It was on Gartica Street, a really beautiful place. It was so clean, it was so nice, right? And then we started to buy up the stuff for the salon, and yeah, we just get started like that, you know. We traveled back and forth. We got some really nice stuff. Like when you came into the Beauty Hub, you all know everybody was like, oh my gosh, where you got this, where you got it. Was a pretty salon, right? Planning to find tenants and employees was really so hard, because while teaching makeup in my old salon, I had like people who would come and do makeup classes, and I know they're good at braiding, they're good at doing this. So I kind of use my connections to find tenants. So that's how I found tenants for the Beauty Hub, right? I was planning and building, and we had the most beautiful building team. We had the most beautiful team of guys helping us. So by the time we were planning and building, I was also in charge of like finding the tenants and whatnot. Ayola, which is my friend, she was kind of like making sure that the guys do everything they have to do on the building site, right? Because she's my go-to girl. Like even now, and like anything I want to do, anything I say I'm doing, if I say Ayola, I'm moving on tomorrow, she is like my person, right? Basically, the experience of having the salon was good. I love that people came and they felt so good. They felt like they could get more than one stop there, right? But some of the things that led me to closing the salon is, before I opened the salon, I didn't have a direct plan on paper in detail. I did not have a direct in detail business plan for the Beauty Hub. So that is so crucial, and that is so important. You need to be able to have an in detailed business plan for each and every single business that you have. Even if you're thinking about a business and you never open it and you never start it yet, do the business plan in detail. You never know when an investor will come along, and you have your business plan to hand to that investor. So that is so important. But in the next video, we're going to talk about business planning, why a business plan is important, why you need to do a business plan, what a business plan entails. So keep on looking for that video. So that is what I did not have. So those are one of the things that I should have done that I didn't do, right? The next thing also was that I don't feel like evidence my leadership skills was on point. So I felt like that was kind of like a downfall also. Like I felt like it was the first time I had to kind of deal with so many people and be in charge and manage, and I didn't know how much back-end work went into actually running a salon, right? So that was another point. If you ever came into the museum, it was a beautiful place. It was a joyous place. Everybody having fun, laughing, da da da. It was a really nice place. So the turning point for me came in 2020. I just started feeling like I was so over it. I was just so done with just like having to find good tenants, because then some of the girls didn't work out. Then I had to find new tenants, and it really wasn't easy to find new tenants because people, I don't feel like if these people kind of respect your place when it's not their own. So that's like a big thing that I had to deal with. Also, like, we never really had any problems with like payments and stuff like that, and I really saw the hand of God, because even when we were down to like a little bit of tenants, God still showed up and he still provided, right? So that was like a super like amazing thing that I saw the hand of God in that way, right? So at 2020 was the turning point for me. I just started to feel like I just really didn't want to do it anymore. I just really didn't want to do it anymore. And then when I sat down and I just, and I said, well, this is what I could have done differently. This is what I could have done differently. But before that, guys, before 2020, when I decided that I didn't want to do it anymore, and then I realized that, having so much tenants wasn't really working out for me. I kind of switched up the shop a little bit. So I took out the hairdressing area of the shop like after about 9 months, and I created just like different makeup section, like different makeup stations, so that I could have hired makeup artists to work, because that was the area that I had plenty knowledge of. So like the hairdressing area, I didn't really have plenty knowledge of, and I was actually kind of good at doing hair. I didn't really have plenty knowledge of doing hair. So I said, why not do something that I really know and that I'm good at? So I just took out all of the salon equipments, I sold it out, and then I was able to just make the area for makeup artists alone. And that actually kind of worked out fine for me. But guys, I just felt in 2020 that I just didn't want to do it anymore. I really was just wary of just the whole thing. Like my heart wasn't in it anymore, and I was so afraid to even tell that to anybody, right? Because I thought about what would people say to me, and when if people will be like, oh my god, she failed, oh my god, you see the beauty of clothes, like she failed that, she failed that. But that is our culture, which is so bad. Like, we need to normalize people failing at stuff. It has some lessons you will only learn if you fail. It has some lessons you will only learn when things don't work out. It's only so much success will teach you, because success is a high. But to really enjoy success, you have to be able to go through so many failures and so many, like, climb so many mountains in order to enjoy success, right? So I decided that I just didn't want to do it anymore. And basically, I felt like if God sent the lockdown, so when the lockdown had raised, I actually ended up closing it. Like, my friends really tried to encourage me, just hold on, stick it through, but like my heart really wasn't in it anymore. And I think God used this whole business just to teach me stuff, like just to teach me leadership skills, because it have things that I learned by opening and closing my salon that I use now with my team with the RE28 project, like leadership stuff and leadership skills that I would have never learned if I didn't fail at that salon, if I didn't like do that and it not work out, and see how to deal with people, and see how just different personalities and stuff. If I didn't do that and see that there, I would have been able to learn all of these things that I use with Takida Ltd today. You understand what I mean? I saw God mightily as my provider. He just increased my faith. Like, God just showed himself up to me in such a beautiful and different way. And for me, I wouldn't even say that I failed at it, but I learned so much. It was actually a God thing. For me, like, literally, God will use anything and turn it around for his good. And even today, I took the loan and I'm not in that. All my bills are paid off. All of me, that is God in itself. Because, sometimes we can do stuff and we just put ourselves in so much trouble. And I remember God just, God just cleared that entire loan for me. And for me, it was God saying, you know what, Takida, since you want this, I'll give it to you and I'll use it to teach you stuff. And I just end up learning so much stuff during the whole closing down process also. For like a minute, I felt like, you know, kind of like ashamed, because I was like, oh my gosh, what would people think? And I don't want you guys to not try a business or not do something because you're wondering what would people think. You understand? This is about you. Once you have God in the center and the Holy Spirit guiding you, God will see you through. It have some things you only learn if you go through and if you come through stuff, right? And that was the beauty hub for me. So today is just like a beautiful memory. I do not regret it. It was a good time. And yeah, I really saw the hand of God, and it really caused me to grow in ways that I would have never grown if I had never done that. And I feel so accomplished with opening it and closing it. So that's it for today, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and look out for part 2 of this series where we are going to be covering business plan. What is a business plan? Why you need a business plan? And what should be in a business plan? So until next time, guys, bye bye.